Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today, oh shit, the sound! Oh shit! One day, one of these days, I'll remember to deal with that before I start streaming, and today is not that day. Hello! Yeah. Gonna have a chill Sunday evening stream. Gonna knock out these Dark Knight job quests and finish off the level 50 storyline because everyone talks about how good the Dark Knight questline is. I might as well actually do it. And then probably gonna get started on Stormblood postgame. Might as well, right? While we're here. No reason not to. Because the sooner we get through Stormblood postgame, the sooner I get to play Gunbreaker. And everything that comes with that, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm a little bit terrified of maining tank through a new expansion, but my fingers are crossed that it won't actually be that big of a deal. I still haven't tanked. No, I've tanked for a trial. There's something I want to double check actually while I'm here, which is trials, Realm Reborn. Am I not level 50? I am level 50. I guess it just makes you do the stuff. So what is item level? Okay, cool. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Cool. Just all the non... Does hard have? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was just being paranoid. I'm a little bit nervous about jumping into an 8-person trial for the first time. And not knowing whether I'm the main tank or the off tank. I don't know what the rule is for that, but I'm sure I'll figure it out later. For now, we gotta go back to Ishgard. We haven't been here in a hot minute, have we? That'll be fun. Cool. Let's head over to our main man, Frey. And realize that I haven't played Dark Knight in a long time, and I don't remember any of the... No, I want class and job quests. Disciple Award job quest. Okay. Why do I have the 50? What? What the hell? Why do I have the 50 job quest marked as done? That's weird. That's really weird. Wait, why do I have 2 level 50... Oh, I guess that makes sense, having 2 level 50 job quests marked as complete for Machinist, because you have the level 50 job quest for finishing, and then the level 50 for next expansion. This is level 50. Sorry, let me move it so that's more visible. This is level 50. Our end. That's weird, isn't it? What the hell? Does it just give me credit for... Hang on, let me look at Samurai. No, Samurai Angel level 70. Yeah, level 60 for Machinist. Why did it have the level 50 Dark Knight quest marked off as finished? I'm specifically not reading this, but... Blade of Light. What am I missing here? Right panel, upper left. Level 50. What do you want from me? That says 5-0, doesn't it? I'm too scared to read the text for spoilers. What am I missing here? This is level 30, 35, 40, 50. 30 in the top left. Well, that one does. Yeah! Hence my confusion. I don't know what's going on. There's no Blade of Light this time. I'm right about this one in particular. I want to actually look at the... Jesus Christ. I want to look at this. Just to remind me. Goodly knight sacrificed all in order to bring an untouchable man to justice. Too many fear the consequences of such actions will bring an innocent suffer for our indecision. You come upon an older woman who beseeches you to save your granddaughter. How the cries of anger turn to fear, how you bathe in the fires of your hatred to bring them to justice. Face words of music in your ears as they echoed in the tribunal as you promised them a reckoning should they dare speak of this day again. Neat. Okay. I just assume I'm like never gonna use Shirk unless it's to give enemy unless it's basically to like give enemy to an off tank, I guess, in case of disaster. Yeah, okay. I think I know what all my stuff does without checking. This is my basic 1, 2, 3. This one restores MP and this one restores HP. Yeah. AoEs. These boost my damage. This is a line. This is a single strike. Yep. This is interject that interrupts an action. This skill steals aggro on a single enemy. Yeah. That helps me restore mana. That is a stun. That is a shield, so it's useful when running through dungeons and stuff. 10% on all nearby enemies, 20% on myself, 30% on myself, 20% on magic. This generates enmity. Limit break. Diverts enmity to a fellow party member, and this might just ranged attack. Yeah. Okay. I understand everything. Oh, shit. Why are his eyes like that? That's weird. They're not my eyes, right? I know, I'm pretty convinced. No, if Faye was me, then he would be as tall as me. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm beginning to question your commitment, Deca. You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. Never mind. You're the stubborn type, I know that. We'll just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. More by dry docks. That's where we'll head next. Where? Wait, why do I have a level 80 quest over here? Weird. Where are the dry docks? Oh, geez, in Lunostic? That's not where I was expecting to be taken as part of this, but alright. Suddenly to mechanics that require takes a strip out of the main in off position. Neat. Why do I have a level 1 blue checkmark quest here? Oh, fuck, I should not have done this. Cultivate a number of the deserted islands there. Don't get your hopes up, though. Ain't as if any of all can get... What the hell? Ain't as if any and all can go and get themselves a permit for one of them sanctuaries. As far as I can tell, all the project's still in its infancy, and the Admiral's bloody fussy about the candidates. Tell you what, since I like ye, I'll take ye to any mate of yours isle, safe and sound. You need only say the word. You may now visit the island sanctuary of a party member, a free company member, a friend who has unlocked the feature by speaking with Baldwin in the Morday dry docks. You'll be unable to visit an island sanctuary if the owner is forbidden access to the island. There's no one on the island question. Furthermore, you must have an acquaintance on homeworld if you wish to visit the island sanctuary. To unlock your personal island sanctuary, you must first complete the main scenario quest to Endwalker and proceed through the quest seeking sanctuary. Neat. Something for later, I guess. So that's just like a home, except everyone gets one, I assume. I won't have to worry about it until after Endwalker, I guess. Did I go to the wrong spot? I think I went to the wrong spot. Ever since we took control of that rock, it's been my job to keep an eye on the skies over the CL Dollies. When the misty mane of the Doxies pulse sweeps in, there ain't no point weighing blah blah blah. Long story short, I have to stay here and watch the weather, but I'll be listening out for word on how you get on. Thanks for agreeing to do this, by the way. Having a fabled hero like yourself go through the same regimen as the infantry will do wonders for morale. Anyway, the weather seems to be behaving just now. So let me know when your crew's ready to get ferried over. We'll get everything else in place in the meantime. Give them Storm's Elite a blind nose for me, eh? Whoops. Yep, went to the wrong spot. Mini Animal Crossing? Neat. I mean, do you get to build a house? That's the #1 question on my mind. I assume not, because they probably wouldn't want to devalue housing. But also, I don't know. Down here, of course, Frey is going to be in the most dark corner he possibly can reach. Hello, good sir. How you doing? Is the game too quiet? That's gotta be too quiet. Never much cared for the ocean myself. That friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish and we're lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? Oh shit, it's someone who... oh, I was gonna say it's actually who actually knows who Faye is, but apparently not. So far as it is possible, yes, but such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they told me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Sergeant Salvo? Sup? It is. The legend himself. Forgive me, sir. I never thanked you properly for your service to Limsa Laminsa. When I first heard the Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... Why, if it isn't that famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right. Truly, the 12 must be watching over me because you're just the man I need. I am the victim of a terrible, nay, heinous crime. I was waylaid by Kikun bandits near the Salt Strand who left me with naught more than the clothes on my back. What makes you think I give a Kikun's ass about your troubles? Don't bother the Yellow Jackets like the sergeant said. I seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. Oh, yep, okay. So, yeah, Frey doesn't exist. Good to get absolute confirmation here. How can you say such a thing, sir? Without your help, I'm ruined. Yeah, I'll help. Spoken like a true hero. So, you know, the rank and file don't seem so dangerous, but the leader was a mean-looking bastard. But considering the foes you faced in the past, he couldn't possibly pose a threat to you. Shut your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. Okay. Well, some part of me was like, I wonder if Frey is real, but nope. That cutscene definitely proves he's not. Man, Dekka's an asshole. Come on, man. You're supposed to be nicer than this. Where am I going? Oh, I'm not going into the giant cool pit. But I'm going close to it, so that's fun. Are you Stormblood, son? Technically not. We're finishing up the Dark Knight questline that I never actually settled. I should really do the raids at some point, too. We'll do the raids on and off of the Stormblood MSQ. If this Kikun isn't everything you promised, I'll take it out of his hide. Let's make the most of this, Dekka. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits, then push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. They scream out so loudly when they die. Oh man, are we an asshole? Oh god, the game is way too loud. Apologies about that. I don't know what happened that it was completely off and how loud it was supposed to be. Maybe I messed with the volume settings at some point. Alright. Let me guess, these goods are something bad. Perhaps a couple of drugs. Frey? What happened? Oh, he's dying. You did well. All that's left is to return the goods to their owner. Finish it. Finish what we started. Don't know what's wrong with him. I'm sure he'll be fine, though. I'm sure he'll be okay. I'm sure he'll deal with it. Whatever. I'm a little bit worried about my boy. I'm also confused. I wonder what... Oh, god damn it. Do I have camera? I will always forget to fix this. Oh no, I have camera pivot on. Weird. I thought that my camera was messed up after I forgot to turn it back during one of the jumping puzzles again. Ah, it's you! Were you able to catch up with those bandits? Here you go, buddy. Yes, that seems to be mine, but... What's up, Saren? Oh, man, take me. I can't sell this. Everything's soaked through with Keegan blood. What did you do? Carve one open and leave him to bleed all over my wares? I'm ruined. Utterly ruined. Sir, I demand recompense for your reckless destruction of my property. I'm a reasonable man, so I will acknowledge that you are not wholly responsible. 50% of the value should suffice. Oh, no. 50%? 50%? I slaughter a gang of Kikun bandits for your precious goods, and this is the thanks I receive? You spineless sack of shite! I kill your enemies, I fetch your things, I do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're helpless. Weak. All you do is want and need. I should have left you to drown in Leviathan's tidal wave. At least then I would have been spared your constant, bloody whining. Do not speak to me of this ever again. Pray forgive my insolence, sir. Sergeant Salvo, you have every right to be upset, but I think he understands, sir. Damn it. Oh god, we're doing the shocking reveal that Faye was in real the whole time. I should go back and check when exactly I fucking called it. We can't keep doing this, Deca. You must see now what it's doing to us, what they're doing to us. These people. Never mind them, the voice is all that matters. He deserved it, every word. We don't need them to become a Dark Knight. What is the voice? All of these are bad, and I don't like any of them. Oh no, Deca, what's happening to you? The voice is all that matters. Yes. Yes, you are right. You must hearken to its words and discover your true calling. You are close, Deca. So very, very close. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could make you see. But all I can do is guide you on your journey. I like people. I consider myself pretty pro people. With every breath you go lighter and step further into the abyss. Oh, that's bad. A chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and he comes. Okay. He smiles, he nods, and he remains silent. But he too has a voice. I will be heard. Deca Salvo. You stand at the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss, and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands than these, Deca. Lands where we are not known. Ask, and we shall quit this place forever. Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. When we meet again, you will give us your answer. How are people horny for themselves? Everything I hear about Frey is how horny people are for him. And he's just me. They are just me, I guess I should say. This fucker is just me. Frey did exist once. I mean, yeah, we stumbled upon his corpse. That's fine. Will, don't bring up self-cest. You just call it masturbation, please. Unless we're watching Loki, I guess. I knew you would come to your senses, Deca. Now let us go. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon. We should go somewhere warm, at least for a little while. Wait for me near the gates of judgment. When you are alone, call out and I shall join you. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard or the softboard keyboard to enter any phrase which includes Frey to attract his attention. Man, I'm gonna have to embarrass myself to the entire fucking server. It's alright. Actually, I wonder if using the crystal probably would have been faster, but that's fine. We're not speedrunning. God, isn't the speedrun for this game like 24 hours or some shit? Something silly. Okay. I'm very tempted to type out Frey, you bitch ass motherfucker, but I don't want to get banned. Frey, you little shit, get out here. Wait, I know that voice. It's Deca Salvo, the hero of the Scions. Allow me to say what an honor it is to meet you, sir. I mean, by the Fury, the man who bested Shiva. Every knight under Lord Dromont's command knows the tale. I could go on, but, well, I'll just say it. If I may, sir, we need your help. We have a giant problem, sir. A band of them has taken to riding we have a giant problem. Not a giant problem as in a big problem. A giant problem as in they are giants. Okay. A band of them have taken to raiding caravans passing through Donovan Pass. We think they may be planning to expand their territory. Lord Drillamore wants them gone, but you know how it is. Too much work for too few hands. We need at least 24 knights to clear them out safely. But now that you're here, sir, we have nothing to fear. Oh shit. Aye. While we create a distraction, you can slip past and put their leader down. Without them, they'll be sure to cut and run. So, will you help us, sir? We beg of you. We beg of you. Thank you so much, sir. We won't forget this. Pray, accompany me to the pass, sir. We can discuss the finer details of our plan there. Alright, and Frey's gonna show up and call us, little shit. No. No more. Enough. It didn't show his head. Where the fuck am I going? Alright. Porque no listos. I don't want to get banned right before I start Stormblood. Maybe if it's like a 3-month ban and I can deal with it before Dawn Trail comes out. I keep waiting for the Crystal Tower guy to come back because everyone gets super excited over him. The leader should be somewhere in the tunnels, sir. Oh, this is the old guy. Once you are in position, we'll launch our attack. If all goes to plan, you should only have to contend with the leader and these guards. May the Fury guide and protect us. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. What's the worst that could show up suddenly and stab us? I'm sure it'll be fine. Sup, fools? It's me, your boy. Back at it again. Did I just get frozen in place? Oh, I'm getting paralyzed. That makes sense. Easy does it. Alright. I did it. I fixed all your problems again for the 7th time. Praise me. By the Fury, you really did it. And you made it look so easy. As for us, there were some injuries, but nothing serious. It was starting to look rather grim, actually, but the moment he fell, they sounded the retreat. It was an honor to fight with you, sir. You really are everything the bards say. Truth be told, I've been following your deeds for some time now. Ever since you first came to White Brim Front. Your martial prowess is widely known, of course, but what I found truly inspirational was your compassion for the common man. How you would risk your life without thought for fame or fortune, how the lowest among us could find a friend in you. Sir! Sir! Is something wrong? Is Lord Drillamon, sir? He heard we were in the field with Decans, demanding he come to Whitebrim Front at once. Demanding? What is the meaning of this? Certain allegations have been made, sir. It would seem that he was observed conversing with a corpse in the broom. Not that anyone could ever believe such slander, of course. Also, hi, Toucans. I should warn you, sir, that some of these allegations were made by Temple Knights. You may be asked to surrender your weapon. It's weird the job quest is level locked to 50. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ah, shit, it's over for you? Nah. They wouldn't. Ooh. That's not good. Surrender your weapon. After what happened in Ul'dah. They must be mad. Pay attention, Dekka. This could be the greatest moment of our life. Hey, you see that guy too, right? That is, if you could stop denying the truth that has been staring you in the face since the moment we met. Say my name. Say it. My real name. Our real name. Come now, you knew Faye was dead from the beginning, but you didn't care. You had a sword and a soul crystal, but what you wanted was a mentor. A mentor with the gifts and the knowledge, a dark knight who could guide you on the path, who you could aspire to become. A man who was free to say and do the things you would not. Even now you continue to deny it. Well, deny me all you want. You cannot deny what we have done. Have I not been good to you? Have I not given you everything I promised? Did I not help you to hear the whispers of our very soul? Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? Do you see? Is it me but in some swag-ass gear? Hell yeah. Everything up to now has been your story. And everything after now will be mine. Get his ass. Esteem? Okay, that's a fucking good name. I wasn't expecting the name to be straight up Esteem, but I like it. It's just poetic enough to be cool. Wait, Lord Drillmore? Oh, hey, what's up, man? Friends? Really? This is a private affair, and you know it. Not that my best trade. Wait, shit. Interject. I didn't remember where it was on my keyboard, but I at least remembered it enough to click it. Should I be worried about that darks? That looks bad. I should probably deal with that. This fire seems bad as well. We're fine. We're fine. Am I okay? Oh! Shit. Okay. Hang on. I can do a better angry voice than what I've been doing so far, though. I just need to hype myself up properly. We're fine. And he's dead forever, and nothing is bad the entire time. That looks bad. Okay, that's a funny line. It would seem I underestimated myself. But no matter. They have borne witness to the darkness within us. To what lies beneath the mask. Dekka? Dekka, listen to us! Am I supposed to recognize y'all? We wouldn't... Oh, God. Oh, God, I don't want to even try to read this, but I gotta try. The next 30 seconds are going to be very cringe, and I apologize in advance, but I at least have to try to read emotional stuff as emotional stuff. Okay. 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 It's so cheesy. No, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Pop, pop. We will... No. We will never forsake you. No matter what. We know who you are, Dekka. We know. And so do you. Sup? So can they see Shadow Me or... A fantastic display of willful ignorance. Wipe the slate clean. Forgive and forget. Convince yourselves that he can be controlled. The warrior of light. Our weapon of light. It isn't too late, Dekka. We can still be free. I mean, he's saying the others are willfully ignorant. But also, yeah, I called that. Dekka? So this is your answer. Listen to my voice. Listen to our heartbeat. Listen. Sup? If this is how it must be, then so be it. But know that when you tire of this charade, I shall be here, waiting to take the reins. You need only ask. I have got to drink some water and lay off the beer. God damn! I'm sure it's fine. Alright, cool. That's neat. Praise alone, you're alright, sir. For a moment we feared we'd lost you forever. Lord Drillmont made it clear that we will speak no more of what happened. Not that he had to ask, mind. As for your friend, I am told he will be interred with full rites. May his soul rest in peace. How did that corpse get here? Are you certain you're alright, sir? You seem a little... Never mind. Fare you well. I mean, I can't act too smart about knowing that Frey was never real because, like, my whole introduction to this questline was Joe Cat saying that it's great writing for your own character, so it was kind of obvious with that context from the beginning. But it's still cool. What is this? Oh, it's the next job quest for Dark Knight. Neat, but we're probably leaving... Oops, shit. We're probably leaving Dark Knight here for right now. Let's go ahead and equip our new sick gear, hopefully. Oh, huh. Really? Really? Huh. I mean, you can understand why I'm a little bit surprised, right? Also, yeah, I saw. Check the completed Dark Knight section. I was expecting it to be like, you know, Dark Knight shit. This is... Or I was expecting to get the armor that I was wearing in that final battle, but no, it just, I mean, this looks like paladin gear if I'm being completely honest. All right, let's look at that completed job quest line. Frey speaks to you the first night. You come upon an old woman. Oh, how they screamed. I did see this slightly earlier when you came to him. How the cries of anger turned to fear. How you bathed in the fires of your hatred to bring them to justice. Frey's words were music in your ears as they echoed in the tribunals. You promised a day of reckoning should they dare speak this day again. As you tend to the girl afterwards, you ask if she recalls who it was that screamed your name when she was taken. She tells you, however, that only her grandmother cried out. Thanking you a final time, she hurries back towards the broom, leaving you alone with Frey. You know that you need to. When the time is right, he'll be waiting for you when you first met. It saddens you to see how weak and complacent Gundobald has grown, and how his cowardice has spread amongst his people. They feared to tread near the layers of more peace, but you do not. At least he furnished you with all go meat for bait. Frey stands apart, waiting for you to show him who you are. Find a suitable location for the bait. You feel his eyes upon you, expectant, hungry like yours. Where are those goddamn peace? A dead piece lays at your feet and you feel alive. Somehow you know Frey is smiling. To mete out justice, one must be strong. A simple truth which you already knew, of course. You are ready for communion, but it will not be conducted here. Frey bids you approach and begin the right communion. Close your eyes and hold it out, blah blah blah. And the abyss wanderer's voice sings to you, forever moving without rest or respite. There was a meaning yet eludes you. Frey tells you not to be discouraged, further adding that might belong to an individual whom you are fated to seek out. If so, none of them can say how long it might take to find them, but the mere thought of the journey stirs something within you. So what is this? What is this? Justice has been done this day as another trial by combat has concluded. According to one spectator, it was a massive fight for the ages as the accused wielded a massive sword and worked his dark arts against his foe. In the end, however, he was no match for his opponent, who ran him through to a chorus of cheers. Seeing no need to afford the man a proper burial, the tumble might mean to dispose of the corpse by leaving it in the broom. Intrigued by the spectator's account, you consider seeking out the knights and seeing this demon for yourself. Oh, this is level 50 because this is the job quest I got to actually unlock Dark Knight. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, you know it. Yeah, so I'm an edgy little fuck. This is why the woman who wrote the Dark Knight storyline got promoted to the narrative lead. Bless her. It's a fucking good concept. Executed well. Executed perfectly, but I mean, executed in the context of an MMO, executed damn near flawlessly. Like, I have like minor jokes and quips, but most of them originate probably from the fact that I knew the spoiler basically straight from the start. Like, yeah, this is excellent. Alright, we are done with Dark Knight for right now, though. We are heading back to Samurai. Probably Will was robbed. Well, if you want to yell at Joe Cat for robbing me, don't. Honestly, like, it is kind of obvious in retrospect. I can understand why it isn't caught. You know, people like, but, you know, you literally walk up to a corpse and then it's alive and nobody ever acknowledges that it's real or even faces it. So it is a little obvious. But I also understand, like, I would be willing to put, like, 70 to 30 odds that I wouldn't have gotten it where I going into it completely blind. I personally prefer the samurai quests. I can see why. I don't agree with you, but I can see why. Like, they're two very different themes, and if the samurai theme resonates more with you, I can get that. Is the Dark Knight questline better written? I mean, the journal entries in the Dark Knight quest, I sort of skimmed through them because I don't want to just spend the next 10 minutes just reading them, but they are pretty good, if a little bit belaboring the point. I don't know. I don't know what my I mean, I think if I had to pick one, I would probably side. I probably lean towards the Dark Knight quest line, just because I am more strongly affected by quests where the moral of the story is you gotta do hard things, they suck, but do them anyway. What is my home right now? Alighieri, that's closer at least, so I can save some cash. Yeah. I don't know. Let's go ahead and set our home at August Reach when we teleport there too. They're siding with... yeah. It comes down to personal pref. They don't have to be compared. I mean, you can. You can compare them. And we're going to. So the thing is... is this a dungeon quest? Wait, what is this? I don't want to... I'm just gonna Google it. Another striking opportunity. Final Fantasy 14. Is this just a dungeon quest? Unlocks the Circles of Awakening. Is an expansion to Stone Sky Sea. The Circle of Awakening offers trials tailored to various custom high-level duties to which players will be tasked with destroying a level 70 striking dummy. Okay, whatever. We're gonna ignore this. Oh yeah, I remember. I unlocked that, didn't I? God, there's a lot of blue checkmark quests over here. Temple of the Fit. Okay, so this is a dungeon, so I'll just accept this. Tekka, just the man I was looking for. As you may know, Logger's Reach used to be a pilgrimage site for followers of the Fist of Logger. On top of the mountain lies the remnants of the Temple of the Fist, which was once the center of their religion. It was filled with monks training their minds and bodies, right up until the Mad King Theodoric decided to raise the temple. Curiously enough, a young lady recently approached me, saying she wishes to explore the ruins herself. I immediately turned down her request, knowing that she alone could not survive the route to the ruins, but then I thought of you. I am positive that you were strong enough to protect her while she explores. The girl's name is Marjorie. If you're willing to help, seek her out by the doors which lead to the temple. I imagine she is still there pestering Hotmar to let her in. This should be the raids. Yep. We're gonna skip past that for right now. I don't have the, God, should I finish up the raids for Heaven's Word before I worry about the MSQ for Stormblood? I should eat my greens before I eat dessert. I'll do a couple MSQ Stormblood quests before I go back and finish off the Heaven's Word raids. I got plenty of time tonight. It's only 9 o'clock. Daylight savings. Ain't that but a gun. I just gotta deal with the fact where as opposed to Dark Knight, I actually have buns to push here. Honestly, I didn't realize I skipped raid content until I was well into Shadowbringers. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad about it. I assume A Realm Reborn doesn't have a raid that I missed. Sup? Are you also interested in exploring the Temple of the Fist? I never dreamed I would meet a fellow enthusiast. I first learned of monks when I attended a lecture given by a historian named Eric. Ever since then, I've continued to be fascinated by their creed and approach to life. I thought I would come and pay a visit to the site of their most revered temple, now that the Empire has been driven out of the region. The only issue is this man will not let me pass. The monks use the path to the temple to train. It is filled with all kinds of traps and obstacles that cannot be overcome by just anyone. I guess Bahamut is the right, but also Bahamut is super fucking hard. It is precisely those traps and obstacles that I wish to study. Everything I have read states that those who are able to reach the temple will come face to face with a monk of legend. Does that not pique your curiosity in the slightest? Who knows what kind of lessons one can learn from a monk that has mastered their art? You wish to know, don't you, adventurer? You are the one who helped the resistance defeat Xenoske Galvis. I didn't help the resistance defeat him. I defeated him. Faye? Well, you should be more than capable of handling whatever the temple has to throw at you then. In fact, if you are truly keen to explore what lies beyond these doors, would you mind if I joined you? I'm fairly familiar with the layout of the temple grounds from all the reading I've done. I know I can be of help. Oh, please take me with you. We'll just queue up for this. Why not? I'll let off. You beat him at Mario Kart and he smashed the N64. I mean, I had him on the ropes and then he sliced his own neck. He took his ball and he went home after he had a losing scoreline. You can't look at that and be like, oh, you didn't beat him. He killed himself. Duh. Just because he was broken, weary, and bleeding out doesn't mean that he wasn't out of the fight yet. Would you like a tank for the dungeon? Problem is that I'm just going to run this and then going to jump into the MSQ. So I think I'm okay with just waiting for the average wait time of 27 minutes. Get in here. Thank you, Bice. I am just doing this for the record, though, and then jumping into MSQ. Did Will finish 4.0? Is 4.0 base Stormblood? Oh, I'm in Say still. Shit. Oh, hey, the moth isn't there anymore. Oh, shit. Hey, I'm almost dead. I should probably be paying attention. What happened to me? I wasn't looking at my health bar and then I was dead. Okay, might be I wasn't looking at my health. Fucking whoops. Classic, classic dumbass DPS. You ran through goop. I'll be honest, I saw it was throwing me and was like, what does it matter? I didn't think it was actually damaging me. And that was just me being stupid. So fucking whoops. Okay. Okay, no, let's not run back. Yeah, this isn't hurting me. What the hell? That didn't hurt me. Like, it slowed me down. I guess I just missed something. Whoops. With my apologies to my raid members. Oh, I forgot to put my damage over time on him. Fuck, I'm an idiot. It's fine. I'm remembering stuff. It doesn't really matter. Shit. I didn't realize there would be, Alright, let's not die twice. That would just be embarrassing. Damage over time is still on this guy. Okay. That seems bad. Should I be worried about that? Yep, well no, we're fine. I mean, we're not fine, but we're fine. Any loot? Nope. And nope. All this level 300 is higher than I am, right? What I am level is 290, yeah. Oh, hey! Yeah, this is where we are. Neat. Oh my god, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna be really embarrassed about it. It's fine, I'm sure I can dodge this. See, it turned out just fine. Nothing to worry about in the slightest. Was anyone ever worried? Because I definitely wasn't. Oh shit, yeah, he died. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, didn't actually get my combo started and wait for the combo finish anyway. There we go. Alright. Didn't get knocked off a cliff, though I kind of want to know what happens if that happens, you know? Not just me, right? It is fun being a whirling blade of death for a while. Undeniably. I'm sure I can take care of a little golem. I haven't died in like 5 seconds. What's the worst that could stab me? Ow, my blood. I need that. I need that, right, chat? I don't know, I feel like I wasn't paying attention. Ow, my blood. I still need that. It's still true. Wait, what the hell? Why did I do an AoE version? Shit, did I not pay attention? Did I not have all my badges? And also, I keep getting hit by stuff. I should probably make the healer's life less of a mess and not get hit. Fuck, am I supposed to actually be paying attention to what fucking attack he's using? Maybe I'm reaching the point where it's wise for me to disable other people's attacks. I can see that coming a little bit in handy. Okay. Did you just say that was actually rather good? Are you... Marjorie, who are you? Only disciples of war magic may venture inside. What are you? For a second there, I thought the other DPS was also a samurai while I wasn't paying attention. Do they actually have a system in place so that you don't overlap classes? I don't know. I feel like I haven't really had to pay attention to that much, being, They sure don't? Alright, that makes sense. Need. Pass. 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 Oh, I should have greeted on that. Press the wrong button again. Alright, we're fine. Easy does it. Organized price typically encourage job diversity, but it's not like mandatory. Yo, ain't that the final boss of Street Fighter 4? What's his name? He has the pose attack where he poses at you and then it goes dark and then you die. Pretty sure he's also in Tekken. Curl Fist. Why do I feel like I recognize that? Oh shit, that's me. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. My bad, everyone. The healer's mad at me again. Okay, well this I can dodge. Oh, grab all the orbs. That seems bad. That seems very bad. Well, we survived. Shit. No, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, the healer is mad at me again. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Finger slipped. Pressed jump in instead of jump out. Sorry, healer. Damn it. Pat, pat. If I could get a quick cast revive, no, it's fine. I didn't need it. I didn't need it. They hit you with a pat, pat, but no res, LMAO. Yeah. If I had $1 for every dungeon or trial I've done in the last 24 hours where I've been extensively embarrassed, I would have $2. So, it's going great. Can I have it? Can I have a res now? Can I have a res now? May have. Thanks, buddy. Be real funny if I rejected the res, wouldn't it? Pass on that because I don't know what it is. Pass on that, and I'll pass on that, and I'll let people get their loot. All right, let's get out of here. Whoops. All right, let's. I'm trying really hard to be a good DPS, y'all. After yelling at so many DPSs in my time, I'm trying really hard. It's not going great. So you may have pulled aggro off me, I'm unsure. How the fuck did I do that? I don't think I pulled aggro off you. He did that big attack of death, the one which the giant circle was around. The attack type where you need to get far away from it. Shift 4 is my dash in. Shift 5 is my dash out. Guess which button I hit? Because it wasn't Shift 5. Alright. Shift 8? Fuck, you got me. I do not care about you. Please let me go. I'm scared. Skip cutscene. Let's get out of here. Hey, Will, let me tell you about misclicks. Tell me about misclicks. I did one. You know, I'm almost a little bit disappointed because I assumed the Temple of the Fist would be some big, like, you and Lise must prove your worth as, you know, the inheritors of Conrad's legacy or some shit. But no, it was just a spare random dungeon that popped up. L2 plus up D-pad is my ranged attack. Is there a Mr. Clicks? L2 twice plus up D-pad is limit break. Look, I've spent a lot of time shitting on people as a healer, so I'll accept it. Also, I'll probably just... I guess I should probably swap to, Wait, can I do more White Mage job quests now? No, I have to finish, the post-game. That makes sense. There's a boxing emote? Fantastic. Alright. You know who shouldn't be hitting limit break most of the time?
Is it see how we're getting on?
Is it the tank?
We've made good progress since we took back Alamigo, but there's one big issue we still have to address. Leadership. The Domans had Lord Hien ready and willing to take the throne, but we've got no one like that here.
Uh-oh, Scooby! I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Also, I want to check out this clip that Toucan's got. Would you like a tank for the dungeon? Problem is that I'm just going to run this and then going to jump into the MSQ, so I think I'm okay with just waiting for the average wait time of 27 minutes. Get in here. Fair enough. Hey, tank limit breaks come in handy sometimes. What if you need the DPS to not be a dumbass for 5 seconds? Alright.
Theodoric was our last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad King for nothing.
Suffice it to say, our people have had their fill of kings, which means we need to find a new way forward.
If only it were that easy. Everyone and his uncle has an opinion. For the time being, we're just going to have to keep leaning on General Aldin and the Alliance for support, and see if we can't find a solution together. Something tells me we're going to be hosting a lot of meetings in the near future. But if that's what it takes, I'm ready to talk till my jaw aches. The Reach is yours, Nago. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
So, do anything.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So,
there you are. I've been searching all over for you.
Shit, he does have a voice.
But don't worry, it's nothing bad. That said, this might not be the best place to talk. Will you join me?
Damn it, his voice actor's actually pretty good. Oh. Let me guess, you're a descendant of the Mad King.
I'll get to the point. Might you be interested in a spot of adventure? After all, we were adventurers before we were scions, were we not? After routing the Imperials and liberating Alamigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? And what better way to spend it than by returning to our roots?
Why?
So, what say you? Shall we call on Alphino and go adventuring?
Why? Oh, I don't like that facial expression on Deca. This is a little bit surprising. I guess Anvald has got to have a character, but I'm curious what he has in mind. Right then, let's go and find Master Levier. Actually, leave that to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by the Aetherite and we'll be along shortly. See you there. Okay. I feel suspicious. Should I feel suspicious? Probably not, but I feel very suspicious. And a little bit worried. Oh shit, I was supposed to do the raids, wasn't I? I'm sure it'll be fine. What is this blue checkmark quest? Secret of the Ooze. Oh, it's some dungeon. I should at least pick it up. You're hard bloke to find. I thought... Wait, what? Am I supposed to recognize you? Because I feel like I would. Is that... Okay, no. Sorry, for a second there I thought that these sideburns were like a chin strap, and I thought it was a giant, like, helmet. But it's just the shade taking away all the texture of the hair. Okay. I heard you thrown in a lot with resistance, so I came here looking for you. Truth is, we've run into a spot of bother back at the Arbitorium and could use your help. If you're not too busy breaking your fast on Garleans, or whatever you've been doing out here, we'd be glad of your expertise. If you fancy lending a hand, I'll be over at St. Motion's. I feel right to be a little bit suspicious of whatever the hell is going on here, though. Wait, why Alfino but no Alize? What's she doing? Boys' night out? Boys, 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 boys! Oh, of course I get the two guys with British accents, too. Greetings, Deca. It would seem we are to accompany Arnvald in some manner of escapade. Have you any idea what we've gotten ourselves into? Allow me to explain. It'll be something of a history lesson, but I'll try to be brief. No snoring, if you please. Now, the events I would speak of occurred before the occupation, back when Alamigo was still a monarchy and Theodoric sat on the throne. Oh, she did get stabbed, yeah. We never saw her healed up. A uniquely brutal despot by all accounts. That he was. The King of Ruin suffered no rivals, real or imagined, and his dispute with the monks of the Fist ended with Raghar's Reach being burned to the ground. In the latter years, this is leaning more Scottish, isn't it? In the latter years of his rule, he was seized by the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown, and so he ordered that every soul with a claim to the throne be executed, including his own family. The wealth of the poor sods he put to death became the property of the king, and it is said that these royal treasures were hoarded somewhere in the palace. Thus was born the legend of the Mad King's Trove. I believe I see the direction our adventures to take. I assume you have a mind to unearth this hidden bounty. You assume correctly. And would I also be correct in assuming that this legend is widely known? Others must surely have gone in search of your prize, tempting as it seems. Well, of course we won't be the first making the attempt. Following Alamigo's liberation, more than a few eager soldiers turned the palace upside down in hopes of claiming an easy fortune. But even after scouring every room from dusk till dawn, they uncovered not a single coin. Their gold lust drained away as quickly as it had come, and the legend of the Mad King's Trove remained simply that, a legend. But I see you have no intention of letting the story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? Imagine the three of us delving into a decades-old mystery. Tell me the thought doesn't set your heart to racing. Oh, I should go check if she's in the infirmary before I leave. That's a pretty good point, Bryce. This will be useful if and when I pop into the old fight club again, I suppose. Hells yeah. Sup. Let me see. Oh, in a bit of an odd situation. Do I get an EXP boost if me and Bryce are in a party together? Because I actually don't want that. I want to not completely overlevel everything. Alize! Come to check on me, have you? Well, thanks to the excellent care I received, I seem to be on the mend. Not that that stopped Alfino from insisting I continue my convalescence. I swear he decides to act the part of a concerned big brother at the most inconvenient of times. You do you, Alfino, Alize. I appreciate you so much. Wait, where's Ishtola then? She must be at, Ishtola must be at, Castrum, what's it called? Oriens? I know where else she would be. She got stabbed at Logger's Reach. And I don't remember what else happened. Let's see if oh yeah, I am getting an XP bonus. Alright. Sorry, Bryce. We're gonna have to dissolve this party then. I don't want to super over level when I want White Mage to at least be usable in the next expansion without being ridiculously over leveled. The news of Doma's and Alamigo's liberation has kindled the flames of revolution in every corner of the Empire. I hear the Imperial province of Dalmasca has already risen up in rebellion, which means the Guardians must surely have their hands full. What better time than now to indulge in such a diversion? Tell us, Arnvald, have we any clues as to where we might begin our search? Well, judging by how the other treasure hunters fared, nosing about the palace isn't like to get us anywhere. So, we'll probably need to ask around. Would that be another way of saying no? Well, yes. I see. In that case, I shall pay a visit to the Allied Archivist and request access to the records seized from the Imperials. The Guardians are meticulous about such things. If they have uncovered the trove during the occupation, the event is certain to be recorded. In the meantime, the two of you can track down those who worked as palace servants and officials in Theodoric's day. Given that they would have been at least 20 at the time, you will be willing to look at... You'll be looking for people who have seen 40 summers or more. Anything they can tell you about the king and his bloody deeds may prove useful, so be sure to listen well. Arnvald, pray try your luck in the fringes and the peaks, while Dekka makes the rounds in the Alamican quarter. And there I was thinking I was the party leader. Not that I mind, of course. Let's be about it, eh? We can meet afterwards at Gabaldi's Gate. Later, suckers. That is a good glam. Alright. Where are we heading? Oh yeah, the Alamican quarter. That makes sense. Pop over there. I did basically unlock the map at least, and I did find the King's Tomb, so I'm sure that something or other will leave us over there. Also, I just think they're cute. Anyway, middle-aged Highlander, that's about what I want. Sup! Tell me, have you thought about buying a sports car yet? If so, you're old enough for me to talk to. In the palace? No, not me, lad. Surely you've heard stories of the Mad King. You showed public execution up on the divine audience. Anyone, and I mean anyone, suspected of conspiring against the crown was flung from the top of those steps. Suffice it to say that I stayed as far away from the palace as possible. Do you think an Alamican quarter is worth more or less than an American quarter? Considering that they're still on the gold standard, I would say probably less. I guess this is the Gil standard. I'm sorry, seeing the phrase mature maid, that is a tag on Pornhub. Okay. You want to hear an old maid's stories, do you? Well, most of what I know is that of the Mad King is common knowledge. We'd only see his royal majesty. Also, wait, old maid? Whatever. We'd only see his royal majesty when he deigned to attend the executions he ordered. And after a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough to coax him out of hiding. They say he started seeing assassins in every shadow and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls. I was offered to work there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me in a cold sweat. How do you know what titles are and aren't tags on Pornhub? Look up my most viewed clip of all time. I served at the pleasure of King Theodoric, and I lived to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life, and one I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when we didn't hear the blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which, of course, we were under orders to ignore. So we stand still as statues, trying not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. If you're hell's bent on finding out what happened in the palace, head down the street here and ask old Arnold. He was the king's head scribe. Sup, buddy? Yes, I am Arnold. What do you want with me? You would have me dredge up some decidedly unsavory moments. Yet, if Alamigo is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well, I shall tell you what I remember. I take it you know of Theodoric's paranoia and the public execution of his kinsmen. Those were terrible enough, but in his last days, the king's fervid mind settled upon an even grislier method of disposal, which only a chosen few were unfortunate enough to witness. His Majesty ordered the court thaumaturge to release a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transformed them into fiends of hideous aspect. The resulting monstrosities were then cast into the darkness below the palace. Even now my sleep is troubled by nightmares. If others of Theodoric's blood were prone to share his madness, then mayhap it is a kindness that the monarchy ended with him. Okay, so there's a dungeon full of monsters underneath the palace. Good to know. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Allow me to begin then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasures, and found precisely none. It is just possible, I suppose, that a corrupt official deliberately hid the fact of the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself, but I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist, or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. I just watched the clip and you should know that I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Be mad. But what of you, Dekka? Were your investigations any more fruitful? Turned into monsters? What could he mean by this darkness beneath the palace? I wonder. I met an old man in Alighieri who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said naught of cursed abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Could this scribe fellow have been spinning him a yarn, do you think? Do you believe him, Dekka? He might be lying. Then we're back where we started. Do not be so hasty. Arnold's anecdote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden. But ere I share my theory, there is a matter I would clarify. Oswald, you spoke of light-hearted adventure, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure? Oh, the music shifted. Ah, shit. It wasn't all pretense, I swear it, but you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Garlean blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamigan mother did not welcome my arrival. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pureblood Garleans. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage and took up a knife. War paint serves to cover the scar. Shit. In the end, she turned me out into the street, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo. A feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived. but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually, I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned on to adventuring, and that road led me into the company of the Scions. So, Alamegan mother, Garlean father. I'm not gonna write the exact circumstances of his birth, but I would say that he was unwanted. Because Final Fantasy XIV only knows one way to make female characters suffer. I tell you this so that you understand. I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew steel on ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With Theodoric's gold, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. Thank you, Arnvald, and I apologize. That cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt it best to be clear in our intentions. Shit, whoops. Well, Dekka, are you content to surrender the treasure to Arnvald's noble cause and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? I mean, I'd like to buy a house. And I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's trove, if you are minded to hear it. Wait, what? Item level 370? What? Isn't my current item oh, fuck. Wait a second. I probably unlocked stuff to spend tomestones on. I should go look at that. We'll just take some healing. Oh, I probably should have taken that in, Samurai. What was that? A bound of level 370 accessories? Yeah, Jesus. Okay, cool. Let me, before I do anything else, spend... Fuck. Where can I go to spend tomestones? There's a thing in August Reach, isn't there? Which one of these symbols is it? There's a thing in August Reach, right? For tomestones? There has to be. One of those. Hang on, let me make sure I'm not being silly. Korthus, Ishgard, because I'm looking for blue, Sundry Splendors. So there should be one. I don't see one, though. Are y'all sure? Southwest corner? Well, there's the company chest and some traders, but whatever. I guess we'll try it. No shame. We're sure. Alright. Do you have to finish the patches to unlock the Lady in Kugane, or just the .0? That's a good question. I don't know, because I don't know who the Lady in Kugane is. This looks right, yeah. Splendor's vendor, that seems right. You must be known to the house first. Uh-oh. Is that this blue quest? Oh, hey, it's Eureka! Ain't that a son of a gun? Alright, well, unfortunately, it looks like I can't actually do it here. So, guess I'll need to teleport somewhere else. We'll try Ishgard, because I know that's the one. Not Dravania. Korthus. Why does the House of Splendors not know you? Well, don't worry about it. I think I just saw an angry jellyfish. Let's see. Subcategory. Oh, fuck, I can't actually... No, this is the wrong spot to go. This one won't have Stormblood level stuff. Damn it, I just want to spend my, tomestones. But I guess I can't do it yet. Try Kugane? Oh, that's a fair point. Oh, that's so expensive. Oh, whatever. I've got more than enough cash for it to not hurt that bad. 3 grand for round trip. If it's not here, I'm gonna be a little sad. I was going to show you. Oops. Well, let's see. Yeah, we got a couple of, where are Sundry Splendors? Oh, it's right below me. That's convenient. Okay, there we go. So, Ryumakyu gear, I assume. Yeah, that's level 70. I assume this is some other shit. No, this is also level 70. So, I want Skaven gear then? No reason not to, right? I assume. Yeah, 400. Okay. Well, we just got a bunch of shit for healer, so I might as well actually buy out on Samurai instead. It is a little bit... Oh, no, it's actually a higher item level. What is so low that's dragging me down here? That's weird. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't update my list. There we go. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what do I need as a samurai? Oh, fucking... 282, 300, 300, 276, 279, 300, 290. Okay, so I need some rings, first and foremost. It's probably better for me to just buy out a sword and stuff first. Get that out of the way. I just want to buy some stuff. I won't buy out, actually. Ooh! Actually. Ooh, I like this. Oh, I'm glamming this. This is a good this looks like I'm actually glammed up. Nice. That just looks good. Full credit, I mean, fuck. I updated it, right? Sick. Okay, hang on. Now the thought occurs to me. I want to see what the White Mage one looks like. I should still be able to afford it. It looks like a coat. Whatever. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and pop back to... Pop back. Okay, cool. I'm no longer full on tombstones. Lucky day. Wait, it was the... Yeah, it was the Alamegan quarter. Basically, they give you the option to get anything with the patches once it's not current in case of glam, largely. Lower level stuff and everything. Okay. Neat. I assume this was stuff that before you had to like grind out or something to get. Actually, mayhap it would be better if we first adjourned to find a more suitable location. In case Rizal treasure hunt overhears our plans, you mean? Good thinking. That was not exactly the reason, but 'tis certainly a valid concern. Let's reconvene at the southern edge of Loch Seld. Okay, Arnvald is warming up to me. I was just annoyed at him because he was just kind of thrown in randomly. But he's warming up to me. Can I land up here? Oh, I can. Neat. Neat. Alright. Oh, shit. Wait, the Queen's Gardens? What? Where was that? Is that this? Is that this area? Not exactly a garden, is it? Oh boy. Didn't we establish that Alfino can't swim and, well, Arnvald doesn't exactly look buoyant, but we'll see how much hot air he's got in him. It's where Xeno smashed his Xbox, isn't it? What? Forgive me. 'Twas not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wish to have the lock in sight while I explain things. Did you have to have us standing in the lock? My socks are soaked. The gardens? No, that was on the castle. It was a garden, though. Did you just use the phrase smash his Xbox to describe him slitting his own throat? Okay. Prior to the great flood of the 6th Umbral Calamity, the salt lakes you see before you were yet dry ravines. And this, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city of Scala, who rose and fell during the 5th Astral Era. From what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the wars began to rise, having been all but destroyed by war. Yet its ruins remain to this day at the bottom of Loch Seld. Okay, hang on. I want to write that down. 6, so Scala. Great flood in 6th Umbral Calamity. I'm confused. Wasn't the 6th Umbral Calamity when Bahamut destroyed the world? Because we're in the 7th Astral Era. Or did Bahamut destroy the world during the 6th Umbral Age? And we were just having a long... What started the 6th Umbral Age? I feel like I'm missing something. Destroyed. Yeah, I'm not gonna write that. No, I'll write that it was destroyed by war already. And it's under Loch Seld. Okay. I was not prepared for this quiz. I would think Meteor, but I'm not sure. Bahamut was the 7th Umbral Calamity, I think? You're right, because the Umbral Age comes before the Astral Age. Which is very funny if you think about it, because that means the first age was an Umbral Age. So, in the beginning, everything got fucked. They don't have a creation myth, they have a destruction myth. Okay. Thank you, Saren. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace, mentioned by Theodoric's former scribe, was not a reference to the prison, but to a place still further below, the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King's unfortunate kinsmen were cast down there not simply out of a desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodoric wanted to keep the ruins secure. Wait, you're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Precisely. And since we know the court thaumaturge was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance into the old city will have been magically concealed. Which would explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and gods know how many Alamegans never found a trace of the trove. We, however, have certain advantages which they did not enjoy. Dekka, would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and search for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, Arnvald and I will seek out an ensorcelled portal within the palace. I love them for that, honestly. They got fucked so hard they forgot what came before it. Please strike that from the record. If only I could. If only you were Bryce and your messages never actually got transcribed. Then you would be safe. According to the big real-world lore book, first calamity was wind, and that's prehistory. Wait, there's a real-world lore book? Hang on. Final Fantasy XIV lore book. Hardcover, August 23rd, 2022, Amazon.com. Encyclopedia Eorzea. The World of Final Fantasy XIV, Volume 1. How many volumes are there? Volume 2. How many volumes are there? How many volumes are there? There's 3 volumes? It's only $100. Christmas is coming up. It's $100 for all 3 volumes. Christmas is coming up, and my family always gets mad at me for buying stuff before Christmas. I will be sure to drop. My siblings are doing something weird this year. We're doing a secret Santa between the siblings. So rather than everyone buying gifts for each other, we're buying one slightly more big ticket price, which makes sense now that we're all like established. You discover a palace that appears to lead under the palace. You discover a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundations. Press on and find out where it goes. You got it, Chief. Did you know that there's one species of whale that can turn its head? I got it on my first guess. Can anyone else? One species of whale that can turn its neck. You know. Come to one store door, standing temptingly ajar. We appear that you found an entrance to the subterranean ruins. Why are you so small? Am I getting called? Oh. He's not underwater. I still want to do an underwater voice, though. Dekka, it's Alfino. We've searched the prison beneath the palace and found a teleportation portal concealed by enchantments. The markings indicating it leads to an underground cavern. Then why am I here? What news on your end? And you believe it leads into the ruins? Then I dare say we will be able to meet within. Go on and head through the door. By the way, I took the liberty of calling on a friend for help. I guarantee she's both dependable and discreet. We'll see you soon. Alright. I can't remember. Are dolphins whales? Dolphins are not whales. Dolphins and whales are both males, but I don't think dolphins are whales. Correct. Yeah, okay, fine. I can swap to DPS. I don't think you gotta worry that hard. I just wanna get through the dungeon. I wanna get through Stormblood on a relatively fast pace. I do want to see what the NPCs are real quick. I'm always curious. Arnvald, Alfino, Jamoldva. Should I remember this person? Oh, random name. Oh, a named random NPC. Okay. At least I get my sick ass shirt now. I'm glamming this the second I'm done. Nice and easy. This is a cool ass whale thing. Oh, by the way, just to not leave it unanswered, the species of whale that can turn its neck is the beluga whale. Yes, congratulations. Good job, toucans. That seems bad. We're fine. You little bastard, I just activated my buffs. Should I be nervous about a thing called Hydro Push? Probably. Nope. Damage over time is on for 20 more seconds, so we're fine there. Ow. Oh, should I probably be... Shit, I probably should have been more cognizant of that. My bad. Ow, my blood. There we go. Oh, hey, that's a need for me. Neat. Ballin'. Oh, hey! It's every single Nintendo boss ever. Do we just run straight past it? Yeah, I guess. Shit, whoops. Little bit of a slip. Well, healer will save me. We're fine. I'm just keeping the healer's job interesting, you know? Did someone just have to get revived while I wasn't paying attention? Nah, we're fine. Ooh, we're getting the full fucking course here, aren't we? Alright. Fucking... Starting to worry that there's a lot of health bars on screen, and very few of them are blue. I'm sure it's fine. Fuck, I pressed the wrong buttons there. Okay, it's fine. Everyone knows that swords are super effective against rocks. There was never any real doubt in mind. Not that these guys are honestly doing enough damage for it to really hurt that bad. Can I get full bar, full stacks before we... No. That's fine though, I just gotta land that real quick. Get a quick little cheeky thing on him. But we can go in and put the damage over time. Get all my buffs back stacked up. I assume I gotta hit these. Yeah, we're fine. I appear to be a little guy. Okay, I don't know exactly what just happened, but I'm no longer a little guy. Fun fact. Keeping you all updated on little guy events. Current little guy status. Non-existent. I am once again a little guy. Watch out, everyone. Little guy updates will continue as we see fit. I don't need to get a damage over time. He's dead. Oh, I should probably remember that I'm the designated limit break class, though. That's probably going to come up again. I love being a little guy. You're not a little guy, Saren. We saw your new moth sonar that came out. Legs for days. Very tall moth friend. Oh, fucking. Oh, I should not have done what I just did, actually. I realized that I had the control gem. It was like, oh, I have too many gems to do my AoE Iajutsu. I'll just convert them both back into mana. But no. I could just use it straight off the bat. Lil Moth guy. That little moth guy has to shop for like 40-inch pants. Did we just kill someone? Moth is a bobot, doesn't need pants. You know, we do give robots a lot more pants than they need a lot of the time. It's mine. It's not mine. That's Slimer, but fuzzy. And I think I'm okay with that. I probably didn't need to use my big buff to get more Kenki. Fuck, wait, I don't want 2 gauges of Kenki going into this. Whoops. look fuzzy. Let me make sure I have all my buffs up. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I wonder if having my buffs up matters. Oh, let's not press the wrong button this time. I wonder if having my buffs up matters for my damage over time. Probably not. Damn it. I don't even have my damage over time up. I'm a fraud. Okay, just pay attention to the attacks he's doing and we should be fine-ish. It's about 20 seconds to go through one... It's almost exactly 20 seconds to go through one rotation. Assuming he doesn't get interrupted, I guess. He doesn't have a spellcasting timer. That's weird. Okay, limit break. There we go. It's pretty impressive how good I am at knocking these beasts out using only the edged blade of a sword. Yeah, they're probably fine. Oh, it's a royal family member. That's right. Oh, I forgot about that, didn't I? That was nice and stylish with your backdash attack. I admit that dashing back and forth is turning out to be a lot more fun than I was expecting. Congratulations to Bryson. Ion, not benediction, is greater than Boldy memeing live on stream. What? We'll give it to the dancer. Good job, buddy. And we'll read that. Cool. Alrighty then. Big stretch. Whee! Big stretch.
It would appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Why did I have to get wet when y'all could just walk down here?
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
Yeah, it's definitely not cursed. That's what the Mad King looks like? I didn't even fully process
I can't wait
that.
to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
Benediction full heals. Bullied brings health to once. Oh boy. Who are you? You don't matter. Got it. Mindvald and I tried to do our fair share, but I feel you ended up bearing the bulk of the burden as usual. You truly led the way with your adventuring prowess, my friend. Without your help, I reckon we still be fumbling about in the dark. I'm glad I called on you. You two are the guys who found the treasure. Don't put all this on me. I must say, I'm still reeling at the sight of that mountain of riches. What, like how you reel at the sight of that flowing specter, you mean? I wish I could have seen the look on your own face, Alfino. Must we dwell on some... Hang on, sorry, I can do that better. Must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that is all that matters. Alright, that was easy. And everything is better forever. All jesting aside, we must tell the people the good news. And I think Lee should be the first. Seconded, she is bound to be delighted. If I'm no longer near, then I shall take my leave. Of course. Don't let us keep you. Thanks again, and say hello to Vamash for me. Now then, there's to be a meeting of representatives from across Alamigo, so Lisa's sure to be in the city. Shall we seek her out? I do like this Alamigan residential quarter. I think it's nice. Oh, yeah. I should have swapped back to White Mage, too. Sup? Oh? You three look pleased with yourselves. What have you been up to? I'm glad you asked, Lise, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna like the answer. And then a bus drove by, where it actually makes sense since we're in the middle of the residential quarter, doesn't it? You're joking. The Mad King's trove? I thought it was a myth. So did plenty of people, but they didn't have Decca and Alfino in their party. The credit for finding it should really go to them. As for what to do with it, I vote that goes towards alleviating the suffering of Alamigo's poor. God, if there's as much as you say. Arnvald did not exaggerate, I assure you. We cannot hope to carry even a fraction of it out on our own. I've taken the liberty of sketching out a rough map of the ruins. If you assemble a squad of your most trusted freedom fighters, they should be able to follow the route to where the treasure lies. Understood. I shall make sure every coin is accounted for, and that goes for the spending of it as well. Thank you. Oh, there's one other thing. When the time comes to draw up a plan for distributing the spoils, I would ask that you consult Alf, you know? I don't have a head for details. I'm not educated. I see that simply handing out sacks of gills won't solve everything, but I couldn't rightly tell you what to do instead. Oh, I know the feeling. I'd welcome any advice you could give us, Alf, you know? Alfino? Hamilton rap battle. Do it. Alright. Of course. I shall be at your disposal. Commander! We've got a problem. Deep breaths? Tell me what's happened. A mob's gathered outside headquarters and they've started making demands. You best come and see for yourself. LFC don't get the extra XP. Well, now Obmaz doesn't get any either.
Step back, all of you!
Like hells we will! We know who you've got in there!
We're not leaving till you hand her over!
Ah!
Bring her out! Bring her out!
Yeah, I actually probably should have seen
What's
this
going
coming.
on?
Someone let slip about Fedorla.
It's true then! The bitch really is in there! I knew it! I bloody knew it! We demand vengeance! Bring her out! Today we butcher the butcher!
Butcher the... Come on, you don't mean that! We'd be no better than the Imperials if you'd all just calm down! Calm down!
That monster and her thrice damned skulls dragged my man from our home and beat him to death in the street!
Aye, and my dad! That bitch has spilt enough blood to fill a lock!
We all know her crimes. She's a traitor and a murderer. How many of your resistance friends have died at her hands, eh? And here you are, protecting her!
So that's what all the fuss is about. Hearken to me, brothers and sisters of Alamigo.
Hey, who's this?
That's the Bull of Alamigo.
My friends, you are not alone in your anger, your grief, your despair. For it is mine as well. That gnawing pain in your breast. It is enough to bring an old bull to his knees.
You're
I
45.
ask you, brothers and sisters, to think not only of the family and friends who were cut down before your very eyes, but to think also of the ones who were abducted, the ones who may yet live. Where were they taken? What became of them? These questions demand answers. I share your thirst for justice, for vengeance, but we will gain only fleeting satisfaction if we give in to our base appetites. We will never know the truth. Now is the time that we, the people of Alamigo, must decide what manner of nation we will build for ourselves, and for generations yet unborn. When they look to our example, will they see a people who held fast to their principles, or one who cast them aside when tried?
My bad, toucans.
I say to you, it is our responsibility to give these prisoners a fair trial, that they might answer to all of Alamigo. The Garleans called us savages, and I'll be damned if we prove them right.
Well, that worked out. All right.
I know you're right, I do. But I can't.
I'm sure it's fine. Well, that turned out rather well, didn't it? All right. Now Lisa's gonna be, is Lisa gonna be doubtful in herself or inspired for the government? My thanks, Rabon. Listening to the anger, I could feel myself being swept away. Tis a difficult tide to stem. 'Twas that same rage what brought us. God, this is so bad. 'Twas that same rage what brought us to our feet and carried us to victory. But now the war is over, all the unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. And it's not just here. We've reports of mobs forming all over. They've been targeting folk known to have cooperated with the Garleans. It starts with insults most often, and someone picks up a stone. Some industrious souls even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. It was grim. I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, can live side by side in peace. But maybe the time isn't right. Maybe people aren't ready. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. The representatives will be here soon, and I'll be damned if I'm going to give up before I've even begun. Who are these representatives exactly? Oh, village elders, refugee leaders, and the like. It wouldn't be right for us to dictate the nation's future on our own, so we planned a summit of sorts. We even invited the Aninara and the Kikun to participate. Alamigo stands at a crossroads, and this meeting will decide which path it takes. The matters of Verdola's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt proceedings. Then let's execute her and be done with it. She herself asked to be put to death. Damn, Nago! Nago! I already explained why we wouldn't do that. Sending her to the gallows might satisfy people right now, but where would it end? Should we round up everyone who collaborated, and everyone who didn't resist? There would be no one left, and we'd be no better than Theodoric and Xenos. She committed so many war crimes. So many. Oh my god, they're applying Batman ethics. They're applying Batman ethics. I knocked my headphones over. Begging your pardon, but might I be allowed to speak with Verdola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past. A moment of it anyway. During the fight, she's done terrible things, unforgivable things, but in some ways, she's a victim of the circumstances in which she was born. And that's something I can understand. Alright, speak with the prison guard when you're ready and I'll come and join you. I want to talk to her too. It's only a war crime if you're at war. No! There's a lot of stuff about attacking civilians. They were technically Garlean citizens. Oh my god. I'll return to my other duties then. We've barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Verdola her powers. Be fairly warned, friends. She will test you. Don't let your emotions color your judgment when she does. She also definitely did do war crimes. She definitely, like, ignoring the civilians for a second, she did do war crimes. I don't know which part of a war crime is firing a cannon on your own troops, but it's definitely a war crime. Probably something about live bait. Alright. Let's see what happens here. Perfidy, yes. Yeah, okay, so she's a war criminal. Don't tell me she's already dead in her cell. Nope, she's alive so far. Hey, she still has magic powers, doesn't she? Should we be worried?
So many visitors. Come to have a good laugh, have you? Or do you mean to put me out of my misery? To finish what you started? It's about bloody time.
That's not why we're here, no. Do you remember what I said? How I promised you you'd live long enough to see us win our freedom? Well, I meant it. And not to mock you either.
You're wasting your time. All of this is pointless! There's no reason to keep me alive, and you know it! I killed your men. I killed my men. And you know what my only regret is? That I didn't kill you when I had the chance!
That's a lie, and you know it. You think we can't tell what you're trying to do? That we're blind? Yeah, you're a fool, but you're not stupid. You're ruthless. Relentless. You'd give up anything and everything to get what you want. You didn't come this far, climbing over the bodies of your own brothers and sisters just to piss it all away. I see you, Verdola. I see you for what you are.
Fadola, we mustn't be late. The Imperial Viceroy will be attending today's banquet.
All right.
What was Fordola's tragic backstory again? I should pull up my notes.
Father, what's Lord Gaius like? Is he nice? Are you friends?
There you go again with all your questions. Lord Gaius is a great and honourable man who looks after all of Alamigo. He's very busy, and if we don't hurry, we'll miss our chance to see him.
God shows she is young. No, we don't have a tragic backstory. This is a tragic backstory.
Tinhead lovers.
Oh, he has the same tattoos as Fadola
What
will.
did that man call us?
The little tin-head lover doesn't know what she is, eh? A traitor, sweetheart. A backstabbing bitch who'd gladly betray her kith and kin to gnaw on what few scraps the Imperials deign to toss her. Like your bastard father and whore mother.
That's not true! My parents are good people! They've never done anything like that!
Oh, but they were quick to help themselves and their bitch spawn, weren't they? You're just as guilty as them.
Fadola!
Traitors!
Please, you have to do something. My husband and daughter are in danger.
Soldiers of the Imperial Army are under no obligation to intervene in the disputes of Arn.
We're citizens. We have rights.
Ah!
I'm scared.
It's all right. It's all right. They don't understand, but they'll see in time. They'll see that this is the only way to survive.
Traitors! Traitors!
Let the savages have their fun. They'll be more compliant once they've tired themselves out.
Fadola, please. You already have citizenship. Why would you want to become a soldier? Oh, gods. What have you done to your face?
Forgotten it already, have you? I'm honoring Father's memory.
By telling the world that you know better than a common savage.
Am I though, Mother? Are any of us? Can't you see? Citizenship means nothing to them. If you're not a pure-blood Garlean, you're no different from any other savage. So I'll play the part. I'll join the Legion and I'll make them respect me. And when the mob see that, they'll think twice before throwing their stones. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn. It's time.
Oh, these are the friends she shelled to death.
It'll be hard. Humiliating. They'll try to break us. Send us crawling back to our own kind. But we won't, no matter what. We'll bleed for them, die for them if we have to. We'll do whatever it takes to be free!
So, you mean to play the part one last time, eh? The unrepentant traitor whose death will serve to unite the people?
Shut up.
You had every chance to kill yourself. Fashion a noose from your clothes, wait for the guards to leave you alone long enough to slip it over your neck.
I said shut up!
Oh, but then it would have all been for nothing, wouldn't it? Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
Been in my head, have you? Had a little peek at my past? And what? A few stolen memories tell you everything you need to know, do they? Don't you dare patronize me! You don't know a god's damned thing about the life I've led! The bastards that killed him. The bastards that let it happen. My father deserved better! I swore I'd do whatever it took to make them pay! You. All that power. All that pain. It's too much. Too much for anyone. The things they've done to you. The lies. The betrayal. The endless fighting. Yet there you stand. Unbroken. How? Why? Damn you. Damn you all.
You still have time, Fordola. Think about how you want to spend it. Let's go.
So I do kind of disagree with the implication that I, as a character, have been through more than she has. That falls a little bit low for me. I'm gonna be honest, Dekka has not been through more than Fordola. Dekka's father wasn't stoned to death in front of him. But I still think the writing for that scene in general was pretty excellent. It's the reason why I was quiet the whole time. I was like, oh shit. And I can actually... I mean... if Fordola is fully, like, pardoned of everything, I'm still going to be a little bit upset. But I can at least understand why she hates Alamegans so much, especially resistance fighters. It does make sense. It's not good, but it does make sense. However, you face a number of really terrible world-ending monsters. Yeah, but that's like saying... that's like Batman looking at me and like, wow, you fought a lot of muggers. You truly know my pain after my mom and dad got murdered in an alley. I don't know that we solved anything exactly, but we've given Fordola something to think about at least. And I found something new to think about too. I don't know about you, Dekka, but the visions only came to me every now and then. From the way Fordola kept wincing, though, I get the feeling she's having them almost all the time. That's a lot of bad memories to deal with. I wonder, could there be some fundamental difference between one who is born with the echo and one who has been artificially imbued with it? Well, the Immortal Flames have been scouring that research facility ever since the liberation. There's a chance they might have some answers for us. General Alduin's there overseeing the investigation. Let's go and pay him a visit, shall we? Okay. What time is it? We got time for 1 or 2 more MSQ quests before we gotta go to bed. Oh yeah, and you came back to your HQ to see literally every friend you've ever made so far dead and captured and to personally carry them all out. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. That is fair. That is fair. And also, Orchivant was supposed to hurt pretty badly. It didn't hurt me personally that badly, but it was supposed to. I guess that makes sense. Having your father stoned to death. I mean, at least I had... General Alduin is inside eye. We'll be joining him. Yes. Oh, shit, it's this place. I wasn't expecting that. That makes sense, and is kind of cute. What news? You spoke with Dorla, I take it? Yes, as expected, she didn't say very much. But it wasn't a total waste of time. Arvald noticed something odd about her. He thinks she might be having visions almost constantly, which is not how the Echo normally works. Have you found anything here which might explain why it's so different for her? Okay, Papa Limo, let's... wait. Isail? Who's Isail? Oh, yeah, that... she died. Yes, I remember her. She was Lady Iceheart. Papa Limo died. Yeah. We've been hard-pressed just to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the Scion's expert assistance if you had time to lend a hand. Alright. I want to know what these, I want to know what they say. Who's he Sally says, I'm sorry. I was not very emotionally invested in her. I also don't tend to cry over character deaths very often. Actually, I will admit, I do remember the last thing that made me almost cry, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but oh, the device in which Carl was held seems even more ominous now you know its purpose. The surrounding pod to mark supply subject with this one bears the label Master Subject. The Ironworks received a request from the Alliance to analyze these devices, and I'm going to coordinate everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? All the pods are designed to drain the ether of the occupant, save that one right there. Unlike the others, the interior has been fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. To what purpose, however, I couldn't tell you. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm ashamed to admit it, almost, but, like, for some reason, even though I was kind of annoyed at myself at the time, the opening of Star Wars Episode 8 made me teary-eyed. Specifically when Rose's sister, who we didn't know was Rose's sister at the time, died. That, for some reason, got me. I didn't cry, but I was teary-eyed. And I don't really know why. I think it was just a combination of music, and maybe I was just in a mood that day. But, like, that is the last piece of media where I remember crying over a character's death. Even though it really was not much. Moonbreeder, I'll be honest, when Moonbreeder died, didn't I laugh? There's been a couple of Final Fantasy XIV characters which I haven't been as invested in. Which is probably on me as much of anything. So many bodies. Every one of them are victims of these experiments. Jesus Christ! Oh God, I didn't notice. Oh. Few show any signs of external injury. From what we've been able to determine, they perished from forcible ether extraction. Such a miserable way to die. Oh! 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 Shit. Fuck, I didn't notice that. Yeah, at least a few deaths in the Warriors of Light passed. And all Fordola did was, you know, order the shelling of her only friends. Yeah. I know little and less of science, so any light you can shed on this facility's operations would be much appreciated. Dekka, shall we start with you? Do I lean more into this? Oh God, that Dekka, shall we start with you? No. Fuck, I lost it. Taken in combination with the testimonies of Kyle and Thancred, I do believe I see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. The enhancement procedure entailed infusing a single candidate with ether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the master subject, in this case Kyle, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which they could artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kyle's echo. I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Kyle is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure engendered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. The soldiers who guarded Fordola, many of them lost friends and family to the skulls. And there's a sentry at her door, night and day. If she can't help sensing their thoughts and seeing their past... But you don't just see their past, you live it. All the emotions, all the pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. You'd never be the same again. Shit, whoops. Indeed. As you may recall, Hazel was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Hraesvelgur's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed. The guilt must be unbearable. I explained her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. If the results of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald, there will be naught to start the Empire from repeating the trick. They could give the echo to anyone, to an entire legion. We must be ready. We must learn all we can of these godforsaken procedures, and Ferdola remains our best source of information. She'll not be getting her wish. Not yet. Right. Keep faith, Loss. If you're to convince others to follow you, you must believe what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. I understand. Thank you, General. We should leave the flames to it. Let's go. I thought this was supposed to be a shitty plotline. This is turning out to be very interesting so far. Fascinating, even. I go looking for answers about the Echo and end up getting schooled by Raban. Get more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me. General Alduin is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. I know, but I also know that I couldn't have convinced the mob to give up and go home. It makes me realize how much we rely upon his authority, and how much I still have to learn. I wonder what he'll do when everything is here. I wonder what he'll do when everything here is settled. I mean, it's not his homeland. It's his homeland. After going to the trouble of winning it back, might he not want to stay? It is a quandary which countless refugees now face. To continue the life they built in Ul'dah, start again in the land of their birth. Decca, a moment. I'm newly returned from Ul'dah with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but asks that you visit the palace at your earliest convenience. Well, I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. Alright. An audience with the Sultana. Depending on the nature of a consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans. Or we could just ask the guy, since we're standing right next to him. Yes, we'd all like to know about those, Alfino, but not everyone's as comfortable interrogating loyalty as you. Take no notice of him, Decca. We could just ask him. We are next to him. Alright, I think that's about where I'm gonna call it tonight. I gotta clean up, get to bed nice and early, get to work nice and early tomorrow. That was fun. Sorry, let me read through all the chat I kind of missed during that. It's not just who's that's very response to. Didn't you think this person's death was traumatic? Fair, yeah. I didn't get that invested into any of it. Whose death was I the most affected by? I mean, Moonbreeders I was kind of laughing at the time. Orchifant, I kind of didn't understand or recognize him very much as a character when he died, so it didn't even really hit me at all. Papalymo, I was more so laughing at the fact they wanted me to be sad. But his demeanor in the face of death did affect me. It was very stoic. Isael I was kind of confused about. She sacrificed herself to, like, buy us, like, 20 seconds or something of time. It was kind of a weird place to kill her. And I can't really think of anyone else. Yeah, having some trouble with it. Conrad? Honestly, I was probably the most disappointed when, let me double check my notes here. Mefred died, because I really liked Mefred. But that didn't really emotionally affect me. Conrad died, and I forgot that he died, so it's hard to call that much into question. Alright, let me update some notes here. This doesn't turn out to be a major thing, but I'll still write it down. My thing is too big. Oh, shit. Come on. So we have the, Scholar? Wait, how do you... Scala. There we go. Flooded in 6th. Humble. Oh, you know what made me the most emotional? Minfilia leaving. Everything that happened with the Warriors of Darkness, which was frankly a little bit silly. That whole scene, I think, is the only time Final Fantasy XIV has made me cry, actually. The Warriors of Darkness, that whole ending scene was pretty fucking excellently handled. Not, I mean, kind of a problem with it, because, my number one complaint of it was that they just acted like pure evil assholes up until that point, like happy to murder people. Like happy to murder. It was mostly the Archer lady, was just like murder happy. But whatever. Flooded in 6th Humble. Disaster is what I'm just going to write here. And I'll just write abandoned before then. Under water. Oh, I should actually probably write that it's an ancient city. What was it? Under lock. Oh shit, what is the lock called? Lock Seld? Is that right? I think that's about right. Yeah, I'll... Oh, shit, wait. Oh, no. Hang on. We're gonna have to do some stuff here. Lasso. Take all of this. Paste this to a new layer. Actually, just make a new layer real quick for the post game. Merge this down. There we go. Okay. There we go. So for Dola, father, stoned to death. For being, for aligning, I'll say, with the Imperials. And also, I will note that the Imperials specifically chose not to stop stop it. Is Arnvald noted anywhere in here? Do I have Arnvald down anywhere? No, I don't have anywhere to put Arnvald down. I should at least note his backstory. I can add a quick thing down here for random Scion stuff. His dad was Garlean. And she kicked him out at a young age. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Alright. I think that's all it. Alright. Cool. All his friends died in the raid on the Waking Sands. All my friends died in the raids of the Waking Sands. Don't worry about it. Alright. Let's get y'all out of here. I believe Bath should be doing Terraria. I might join them for a bit to build my house. I do still need to do that. What say we do that? What say we go raid Bath, and I'll probably just pop into the voice chat with them for a bit, and I can take like 30 minutes or so to chill there and try to actually build the house that I'm supposed to be doing. To the rest of y'all, have a good night. Have a relaxing start to your week. Next time I will stream will probably be Tuesday. I'm definitely not streaming tomorrow. I might be streaming Tuesday. And if not, you'll see me on Wednesday. So yeah, I will see all of y'all later, basically. Go tell Bath that they're cool. And have a good night. Oh wait, let me tell them to hold this. Oh wait, hang on. I can pop into their voice chat and tell them to hold this. Alright, I'm turning off Final Fantasy so I don't have to worry about it. Alright. Wait, hang on. I gotta. Okay. I'll see y'all over there. Bye-bye.
Stop by.
Hey,
Head over there right now.
Hey, Bath, can you hold this for me?
Hey, Will.
Hey, what's up?
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean?
What do you mean by that?